Hello folks, welcome back to another one. I'm out in the middle of the woodland again. Absolutely lashing down out there. It's windy, hence the setup. No recording of that this time, so we're just going to crack straight on with setting up camp under a nice dry space. Let's go and have a look what's going on. First things first, British Army's bash here as a ground sheet. Can't go wrong with these things. Head end, definitely. Once again, off the firm rest. Standard pillow. And the British Army Arctic sleeping bag. I haven't compressed it this time. Just brought it straight out. Compressed it in a bag. That's the sleep system sorted. I think I'm going to have another good night's sleep. The view outside is perfect. Have a look at this. Right, so I thought I'd just give you a quick show of what I bring in when I come wild camping. I don't often go through my stuff, so my rocket pouches, Lundy, you all know about these, handy little saws, Mora. A nice little leather sheath from Woodland Leather. He's from Cheshire. Check him out on Instagram. My cup. My little plate. Been sent a titanium pot by Wild Camping International to test. So, made of titanium. This should be getting used in the next couple of minutes actually, because it's time for a brew. Fiora hand. Absolutely solid bits of kit. If you haven't got one, you should get one. If you're into this type of thing, of course. Fuel, because unfortunately if you knock them over, it will leak. So always travel in a separate container. Some birch bark. UCO candle lantern with a beeswax candle inside. They last for 12 hours. Goes on just before I go to bed and it'll be on when I get up in the morning. Absolutely love these things. I'm gonna hang that up now. You know, forest wild camping, you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning with a strange sound. It can be quite panicky. You wake up and there's a little bit of an ambient light on. Makes you feel a bit better. That's what I find anyway. Fire dragon, because you never know. That's that side. Over here, wood gas stove. Gonna be using that to cook on today. Kimmery seat. I think you've all seen that before. And 2 litres of water. Happy days. That should last. So here goes my first ever YouTube review. So stand by to stand by. As I mentioned earlier on, I was sent a pot by Wild Camping International. Now I've used this with RickT Outdoor Adventure on our last camp. We made probably 20 cups of tea out of this thing. It was quite funny. It was a little joke we had going about how many brews we had. The pouch, I'll draw that back up actually. It's really good, close fitting. No rattle. Important for some people, I think. I've already used this today, hence the colour. The lid fits perfectly. I like that. You know, I've got some of the Stanley pots at home and they rattle and they don't fit, you know, snug. 3 vents there for if you're boiling water. Comes with a pot support, you know, if you want to do a bit of bushcraft and create a tripod or something. And 2 handles for if you're using it on a stove, which we're going to be doing in a minute. So far, so good. I don't know if I've said already, holds 750 ml of water. And I do like it. This is one of the first bits of titanium kit I've got, I think. So, yeah, very light. I'm not sure the weight. Now I'm going to have to contact them and get the weight. And I'll put it in the description below. I like it. Let me know what you think. Brew time. I'm just going to use a fire dragon. It's all good to do bushcraft every now and then, but today I just want to brew. Here we go. Show you one more time. Waterproof. I like it. For some people that matters. I should have done this first really. Right, for a quick snack I brought a mugshot, roast chicken flavour. Not the most elegant of meals, granted. It'll do. Until dinner later on, well until tea. One problem I have is I don't plan my YouTube videos. So it's all just luck basically, what I say, what I do. Oh, there's a bit of a leak in that. Now, whether you're supposed to leave it in the packaging, if it works, it works. One tea bag. There's some kids just playing through the forest out there, by the sounds of it. And this is what it's all about, isn't it? But that's while my mug shot's cooking, I thought I'd do a couple of shout outs. I'm going to try and do 1, 2 each video. So first off, Lundy's Bushcraft and Wild Camping. I appreciate what you did the other day, sharing me to your community on YouTube. I didn't expect that, I was quite surprised. So thanks very much, guys. I'm going to put a link to his YouTube below. Sounds like he's from the northeast, he's into forest wild camping like myself, so if you like this type of thing, get on over there if you aren't already subscribed. Next, Taff Man of the Woods. Seems like a decent fella, always commenting. He's got a couple of videos himself on there if you want to have a look. Link below. It is appreciated, guys. Every one of us. I think I've gone from 200 or 300 subscribers to 1,030 in 4 months, I think it is. So yeah, it's quite surprising how many people are interested in this type of thing. And also, I might as well mention it now, I'm going to be doing a giveaway in the next couple of days after this is released for the 1,000 subscriber. So make sure you watch it. It won't be a long one, it'll be 2 or 3 minutes. What you can win, leave a comment, and we'll get something sent out to the winner, hopefully. Well, guaranteed. The rain's back, just how I like it. I absolutely love rain while camping, which brings me on to one more shout out. Now, I did a camp here a week, 2 weeks ago, I think, and I was with RickT, outdoor adventurer. Now, watching back my YouTube video, I actually failed to mention his name. I just called him Rick. So I'm going to put a link to his YouTube below. He's a proper bushcrafter, not like some of us, especially me. You make a fire out of anything. So if you want to see proper bushcraft, proper woodsman, get over to his YouTube and have a look. You won't be disappointed. Right guys, I mentioned earlier on that I was with 2 friends and one of them has come up with a hack for a Sawyer Mini, so I'm going to pass you over to him now. There we go. Keith?
The ones that are familiar with the Sawyer system, the biggest problem with the bag is no matter whether you're using still water or in a stream, it really is hard to fill it. And I've looked on Google and I found some bags out there that are £20–30 for the bag, so I copied the idea. All I've actually done is cut open the bottom of the bag. I used a hole punch and I invested in this basically. It's off a Hoover bag, a removable Hoover bag, and you'll see in a minute. So now when it comes to collection, and we'll do it now while we're live if we can.
Yep.
I'm not really bothered about the colour of the water because I've used this in many times. So in this case here now,
Please don't fall in. Well actually, it would be hilarious.
just seeing how dirty that is now. That is black, that is, by the way. But I'm going to filter it. I'm going to filter it. I've had worse, I reckon. And then now I can just, and if need be, I can hook on my strap. And this is just a strap off a camera case, I think. And I can then just use it like a bucket sort of thing, really. Drop it in and get as much as I need. And that's it.
That's a great idea.
Seal the bag now. Just unhook, just bear with me. Slide it over. This bag I think cost me about £1.98 for the slide which came with a Hoover bag. I obviously didn't use the Hoover bag. And then put back up, and there's my water. Bag that comes with the normal Sawyer system. It's about as much use as an ashtray on a motorbike. but I've just used this really because I was trying to see if I could actually then improvise again with this bag. And what I did, if you look carefully, I actually cut this part off this bottle. I then filed down the grooves on the actual neck of this, which is on there, squeeze that on, and that now means it will fit, because if I show you now, that top just doesn't fit on there. So again, an inexpensive, I think the word is hack. Now I've actually collected water before in this one. I'm going to try it in this bottle. We're going to see now. Again, I'm pretty sure the water's not going to come out crystal clear. So what I've done there, that's the tube that comes with it. Two of the tops, filter, and what we're going to do now, hopefully you'll catch and probably see how dirty the water is. That is pretty black.
It's the colour of the ground, isn't it?
So let's connect the filter, and then what we can do then, attach through, and fingers crossed. Now, because this water is actually quite black, I think we're going to probably find. Now what we're going to need to do here now, sometimes you have to squeeze it to get it going. And I think, and you can see now, we've got the water is starting to come through. Now people that use this system, the other one is the chubbier Sawyer has a faster flow rate. That now you can see it's just dripping. Some of that is going to be the amount of probably grit that's coming through the filter itself. But if I squeeze it, and the beauty about sometimes of being wild camp, you've got plenty of times on your hands, so it's like basically a stress ball. So you can see it's coming through. It's not crystal clear, and I will have no problem using that to boil, to cook food with. And there we go. So I'm just going to leave that hanging up now. Leave it up there, and that will hopefully just keep dripping through slowly.
Alcoholic stream water.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Whiskey.
I've been with me Lilo, mate.
There it is now. It's not whiskey. It's got a woody taste to it. If I don't wake up tomorrow morning, we know not to drink the water from the local sources once it's gone through a filter.
Can I have your watch?
Yeah, you certainly can. There we go.
Right, so I've come to light the lantern, and it appears I've forgotten my matches, a lighter, I've forgot everything like that. But I've got my flint and steel, so the only thing I can do is dip it in some fire dragon. Hopefully this works. Happy days. With a full tank of fuel, that'll probably last 12 hours, possibly even longer. So for tea tonight, I've got Uncle Ben's rice with tin of tuna. That says in the back. I can add 30 ml of boiling water inside, and then place the whole lot in boiling water for 3 minutes. Give it a try, see what it's like. It's all about testing. And then for after tea, a San Miguel, which I failed to mention earlier on. So tonight is going to be a good night. This rice has been in for the 3 minutes as stated. Still hard, so I've opened the top, poured lots of water in, and it's been in for about 5 minutes now. So we shall see if it's worked when I find my glove. And if not, I've got a boil in a bag meal with me just in case. Big check. I hope this has worked because I really fancy some rice and tuna. I already feel softer through the fork, if you know what I mean. You can kind of tell. So that's absolutely perfect. Oh, I'm a happy camper now. Losing light fast. No head torch as always. Lantern. Candle lantern. Fire. Get the atmosphere. And the last thing you want to see is a head torch blasting into the lens. So this is really good. Have a listen. Cheers to every single one of you guys. I hope some of you are having a beer while watching. What's your favourite beer? San Miguel for me. And Life and Death. Little cans from Tesco. Just put onto them by an Instagrammer, Captain Bushcraft. Powerful stuff. But they're alright, they taste okay. But this stuff, you can't beat it. I think that'll make quite a good picture. So I'm going to enjoy my beer now. Come off air for an hour or two. Have a bit of me time without worrying about angles and shots over there and what's going to be next and what to say. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds for you and in a couple of hours for me. Right, okay, so I'm in my sleeping bag. Finished my brew. I think it's turning up to be a good night's sleep. Comfy and warm. It's spitting. Should send me off nice and quick. So unless anything happens between now and the morning, I'll see you guys in the morning with breakfast. Cheers for watching so far. I'll see you soon. Right, so this is where I leave you, unfortunately. Once breakfast is cooked, I'm going to have breakfast, get the tarp squared away. I've already packed up everything behind you, and I am going to be gone. I shall be back in a week, hopefully. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you could give me a thumbs up and a comment, it helps massively. Thank you very much, guys, and I shall see you all soon. Enjoy the view.